So hopefully we would be able to actually just to win this time around, because I think last time whenever we managed to play this minigame, I somehow managed to lost in that particular... Well, I somehow lose in a team of 1, so hopefully we might as well win for the team of 3, I suppose, for myself anyway. Whereas to Mario is gonna go for a mushroom house or toad house, and DK's out. To be expected, because you never know of if Mario will able to get it right or wrong, but either way, we'll just keep on trying. Oh yeah, another thing I just want to point out for this point today is the fact that obviously this is uploaded during the 10th of January today in 2021, and it looks like we definitely onto well, we've only got a month left and 2 days for now. Well, technically a month and 3 days left because of obviously since that January we're able to contain, you know, 31 days, and then if we get on to February, this meaning about the fact that we're going to be having ourselves 28 days, as opposed to that terrible last year that we actually got ourselves the leap year, despite the fact that how terrible 2020 was. So, but I digress. So let's see what DK is going to get. A 5. So where's he going to go? Oh, he's going to go up. Oh, I know why, because I think... Oh, he just buys another skeleton key again. What's the point of getting that? Gee, you are quite random, Donkey Kong, or DK for short, but still. Alright, Daisy's gonna go up, and then she has to pick the switch, and let's see the results. She went through. Although I'm kind of worried about the fact that if somehow... Oh yeah, by the way, DK managed to get the star by lucky for that hidden block, so I would expect that, so... And once again, Mario got fluked off to the opposite side, as opposed to going downwards to able to go to the correct path where the star is, so... Oh, when I was there, oh, so close. I was off by, 2 spaces left until I'm able to actually just meet up with Boo. Oh, this is actually a cool minigame. Snowball Summons. This is a pretty fun one. Press B rapidly to build a snowball, roll it around to make it bigger, then press A to roll it at your rivals. Now I'm very glad that this minigame definitely makes a comeback in Mario Party the Top 100, which I was like, that's actually pretty cool. Especially noticeable that this minigame is definitely one of my favorites too. Alongside with the forms of several other minigames here and there as well. Oh wow. Both Mario and Daisy managed to go out in the exact same time each other. Wow. That ended up really quick. But still regardless, I've managed to conquer it all during the course of the Snowball Summons minigame. But anyway, but at least I keep on ranking up some more of my coins, so that way I could able to actually just to keep myself with the coin star record, so that should be far from the case. Anyway, so let's see what DK is gonna go for. Obviously he's gonna be forced to pay 5 coins from here, and looks like he's gonna go on to Game Guy space, and well, he's gonna be participating for the Game Guy minigame for sure. Even though there's also a rare item on, they're usually based off from the Game Guy minigames, and that was the fact that with the Lucky Coin, if you manage to able to use the Lucky Coin, basically you can able to pick whatever opponents you're going to be able to choose to, you know, participate in the Game Guy minigames. And unfortunately, DK might not have a good luck on that front because, well, it's all predetermined by random, and as a result, he lost it all. If you managed to get like double worth, likely 76 coins, you will definitely be in the lead of the coin star. But unfortunately though, that might be seems unfair for him. So, sorry DK. For able to actually just to get suffered from, you know, bad luck during the course of Game Guy's sweet surprise. So, yeah, that might be seems unfortunate. So meanwhile for Mario, that he still managed to got himself the magic lamp ever since the very beginning of the board, And ever since then, he hasn't used it that much, or he hasn't used it yet. Although, mind you, because he hasn't got that much coins though, so I think it's about time to steal a star from DK, because after all, he got very lucky for that hidden block. Although, I'm kind of worried about the fact that if Daisy might able to steal a star from me, so my bet is the fact that if she gets a happening space, she's able to actually get transported to the other side of the board, and then because of that though, I'm also able to get my opportunity to able to get my star loss. So that might be seems common for certain situations and all that stuff. Oh no, everyone's least favorite minigame in the entire game. The beat goes on. Remember the order in which the drums are played. Then add the drum of your choice at the end. So this minigame will obviously brings it back until Mario Party the Top 100 came out, which, yeah, I feel like this game decides to go drag on a bit, because that was my only main problem with this minigame. But, at the same time though, this minigame does sort of reminds me of Steal the Beats from Mario Party 10, except the fact that you have, like, 3 buttons to your disposal as opposed to 2 buttons due to the forms of the Wii Remote and all that stuff. And there's also another problem with the forms of this minigame is that if everyone else completes the entire sequence, usually likely in 2 rows of the actual beats, basically they're able to get a draw, so you don't win any rewards if you complete the sequence, so yeah, that might seems a little bit unfair though. Okay, B, A, B, C, B, A, B, let's do an easy pattern. Even though luckily for me I managed to able to get the easiest pattern of them all though. So let's see how the others are up to. Well, Mario screwed it up. And also another thing too is the fact that I still really think that the Top 100 version might able to get a little bit faster compared to the forms of this variation because, well, obviously aside from the fact that you start things up with 2 drum beats as opposed to like, I would say 3 beats to start with. So I'm thinking if I remember correctly, yeah. And DK messes up. Hooray, I win! But again, if you somehow manage to complete the sequence while there's 2 players still on, or 3 or 4, unfortunately though, the only biggest, biggest downhill, or the biggest downside of that minigame is that, again, you get a massive draw if you manage to able to just complete the entire sequence entirely, which, yeah, that might seems a bit unfair for those parts. And it looks like DK is going to meet up with Bowser, but the good thing for DK is that he's going to get 40 coins, because remember, if he has no stars or no coins due to Game Guy minigame screwage, basically, Bowser will give you 40 coins, which may actually help us out. Oh no, I spoke too soon, aren't I, for that particularly predictions of what that's going to happen until likely the next few turns. Oh boy, I don't like the sound of that. Well, nothing matters anyway, because I'm still in the lead of the coin star and the minigame star, as far as I'm most likely concerned about this though. Even though Daisy almost is trying to catch me up, and during the course of, yeah, let's not risk ourselves for that Game Guy Abomination minigames, because, well, I just don't feel like trying to risk my reward. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna get myself sucked up and trying to take me back to the start. Because what I need to do now is just I need to get a glorious magic lamp and then I should be good to go. At least for I've recollection for that specific stuff, I suppose. Alright, title task, we already played this before, so even then though. What I've noticed something is the fact that rather than just trying to able to hold the control stick either left or right or up in order to able to actually success for this minigame in a team of 3, because it turns out that you can able to actually just walk around in the entirety of the actual water, as you can see on screen. Now right now I'm slowly approaching to the left side as opposed to likely just running straight forward. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm not exactly sure if the top 100 version does that justice, but either way though, because it has been like, I would say almost 3 years since I actually last touched upon Mario Party the top 100, because, well, aside from able to actually did that Let's Play back in 2018, but every once in a while though, I haven't touched that game since. I mean, the game is still okay, but nowhere near as replayability as the forms of how it does it on a classic series, to be more specifically the Hudson Soft Mario Party games, ranging from Mario Party 1 all the way up to Mario Party DS, including 8 and etc. Well, the only being exception being Advance because it has lacking with multiplayer. But anyways, last 5 turns in Deep Blooper Sea, and this time Toad actually shows up, including Merlin Star, and somehow he managed to give 10 coins to DK, so I guess that sort of feels alright, but I'm still kind of worried about the fact that if Daisy or Donkey Kong were able to actually steal a star from me, and then is DK gonna go for it? Oh, he's gonna go to the opposite way. Oh, I know what he's gonna go after. He's probably gonna get the magic lamp, of course. Of course, that's what he's trying to aim for the sake of, you know, the most important item in the whole entire game, even for most common item throughout the whole game. Well, you know what I mean. Alright, Mario gets a 9. And meanwhile, that he was still in 4th place at the moment, and now he got enough coins to able to use the magic lamp. I'm also getting a 4. Oh, nice! Thank you! I will definitely need more coins, thank you very much. Whew! Whilst unlike the forms of Chili Water Stars that, you know, Wario got very lucky at the end. Well, to be more specifically, yeah. Mario's Puzzle Party, another new minigame that we haven't played yet. Break blocks by connecting 2 or more of the same color. Thwomps will occasionally fall and squish blocks for you. And this is one of those first ever Mario Party games to able to feature a puzzle minigames. Whilst they continued that tradition until Mario Party 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and especially DS, and even Mario Party 9, and especially noticeable, it has 3 puzzle minigames in Mario Party Island Tour, and especially noticeable, there was one in Mario Party 10, and I'm pretty sure there was one in Star Rush, and well, 3 as we know from the top 100, but those are just reincarnations of, you know, the ones in Mario Party 6 and 7 and 10. And I don't know, oh yeah, there was one in I would say in Super Mario Party or something, but then again, it has been quite a while since I actually did manage to play Super Mario Party because, well, at this point in time is the fact that we're still waiting for the sequel to Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch, and I'm really hoping that'll be the case though, because it has been almost 3 years since the last installment of the Mario Party game, which is of course the most recent release, Super Mario Party, which usually despite the forms of the boards themselves are actually super small, and hopefully they'll able to fix some of these issues with the online and all that stuff though, and also a much more improvement board layout, but we'll just see what happens for the majority of this year, so. And obviously, if you couldn't tell, if for those of you who have seen our Let's Play of Mario Party DS back in 2016, this minigame will definitely make a comeback in Mario Party DS by the forms of the puzzle collection. Which I'm fine with that, because even then though Mario Party DS was actually a really great, actually it's one of the best ever portable Mario Party games up to this point right now. Especially noticeable because it actually plays out, you know, just like in any other Mario Party game. But anyway, now let's go ahead and move on to the next turn, and it looks like that DK, he's now gonna get himself the star for good, after no one else managed to able to get to that point for the longest amount of time. So, yeah, that seems kind of strange, doesn't it? Even though despite the fact that most players keep on, like, missing it because of, you know what I mean, with the actual switching system, or the switches mechanic, and Also, it requires the skeleton key in order to able to go for this point. But thankfully, DK now finally managed to get that star, so how's that for him anyway? Alright, the next star is going to be almost right near to that particular action time kind of thing. So, if you really want to get that star so badly, well, you just have to, like, mash the A button at all times, and you should be good to go for the most part. Assuming if you get, like, a bigger roll or anything else like that, so... And sure enough, Daisy will still start for me, because I'm obviously in first, so... Yeah, that seems very obvious. Fine, go ahead. Even though nothing matters anyway because of bonus stars coming up at the end of the actual deep blooper sea. So, but either way though, that's not much else to say. I suppose another thing I forgot to mention is the fact that, oh, will Daisy get this? Oh, she doesn't get anything from that particular discussion question for Toad. And sure enough, Mario's gonna also use the magic lamp as well. So, yeah, another thing I was want to point out right away is the fact that there is a bit of another unfortunate news for the sake of the forms of the actual surfaces. In addition to likely, I've already mentioned about the forms of Super Mario Maker servers will be shutting down during the course at the end of March, which is roughly the same day as when Super Mario 3D All-Stars has managed to able to stop selling, and also Super Mario Bros. 35 will no longer gonna be on the eShop because it will be delisted by then. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Daisy got very lucky right there. Ah, drat. Oh well, at least I'll try to get myself my magic lamp, so just in case I would, able to catch up slightly in terms of, you know, oh my god, Mario, what is the matter with you with all this, you know, getting blown up by that particular missile again? And despite he actually got no coins whatsoever, and since I'm in 4th at the moment, so... what space I might land on? I might land on the blue, because I definitely need some more coins. Oh good, we got a Toad at least. And give me my magic lamp, because I need that so badly. Why? Because, well, I just need it so badly. Alright, 2 vs 2 minigame, let's see what we got. Ancient Catch. Another new 2 vs 2 minigame that we haven't played yet. So, Toad has been turned into a stamp. Draw a circle around him with your magic crayon to return his to normal. So, or turn him to normal or something like that. I have no idea why. Explain things kind of rushed a little bit because I was going to explain something about the forms of another one of those. Wii U / 3DS servers will be discontinuing. Like, for instance, there is a Netflix app. And it looks like, unfortunately, that particular application servers will be discontinued. And not until when it gets to the point until this summer this year. So, unless if the fact that if Nintendo could able to actually add Netflix app yet during the course of the Nintendo Switch, I mean, obviously we can able to actually just to watch something on the go, unless it will require an internet connection or something like that. But even then, though, that's not much else I can say. So that was Ancient Catch, as you saw right there. It's actually pretty easy if you manage to get the cooperations going. But sometimes, though, there are rare occasions that sometimes we get an easy draw if the two teams manage to get the exact same amount of, you know, Toads. You know, it's kind of like Cake Factory for Mario Party 2, except the fact that rather than just have some huge emphasis on timing and what have you. So, yeah, that makes it pretty obvious. So Daisy managed to got herself her 2nd star, so yeah, that maybe seems obvious. So what's the next? Oh, nice! It's actually almost right close to me. Even though I might actually use the magic lamp until this turn, because, again, I just really want that star so badly, so... Alright, so Daisy lands on another happening right here. And which direction is gonna go? It's gonna go back to the start. Although, conveniently enough, I'm pretty sure Daisy refuses to able to get sucked up, or especially noticeable to get alone. Yeah, because she obviously wants to be stay put at all times. Alright, so Mario gets a 9, and he doesn't have enough coins, so that seems unfortunate for him. And he also managed to transport into another part of the board by landing on the happening space, of course. So without further ado, let's use the magic lamp already, so I would able to actually just, you know, trying to get that star so badly. Although, if I somehow manage to able to go ahead and, actually I could potentially try to able to go ahead and, well, no, I don't know. Mushroom Kadabra! There we go. Yeah, jumping for joy there, Luigi, for able to get your star. And sure enough, we will. So I think I'm slightly back on track, but obviously Daisy's still in first place at the moment, so yeah, there's not much else to say. And looks like DK is gonna get that star space though, so I don't mind him having that. So with that being said, let's see what number we can get. 4. Oh, so close, but oh well, no big deal. So anyway, messy memory again. Even though last time I actually did manage to mess things up completely in this minigame, but hopefully we'll get this right this time around though. It's just that I wasn't paying attention, that's all. Yeah! So, another thing is worth noting for is the fact that, I really don't know about the fact the matter is though, with that particular Nintendo Direct rumors just keeps on popping up, and then everyone starts to get sick of it, which, it might be seems understandable because there are some spelling mistakes, and also the actual configuration date is incorrect, and as a result, oh jeez, it's been like last year, the terrible last year all over again. Well, let's just hopefully, God forbid, if this year will be a lot better. I mean, I can assure to that, so... Anyway, so I think Yoshi's Egg can go here, and the hammer will go obviously in here, and the Mecha Fly guy will be on the right shelf. So I think I should be all said and done. And I think I'm also able to get a perfect 10 for that. Yep, I'm sure enough I got it all perfectly done. Even though most of these computer players attempt to mess up at certain points. Even then though, Mario was actually quite close to me. I just realized that now. But at least I still win, nonetheless. So yeah, it looks like that Daisy definitely wants to get the happening star, but I'm gonna have to stop her for able to obtain that. Well, until the end anyway, though. Alright, so DK, he's gonna get a 5. So now he's got 2 stars, which is roughly the exact same amount of stars as what Daisy's got right now. So I wonder what the next star space is gonna be placed. Oh, lucky me! But, however though, I might actually be a little bit more cautious with the actual happening space, because if I do end up landing on the happening space, I will pretty much guarantee to not get it. But we'll see. So DK is now gonna get blasted off onto the other side now. So, yeah, that maybe seems obvious. Oh my gosh. Oh, phew. That was close. If he gets another star, I will be like walking out of the room and then just scream for yellingness. But I don't think I can probably do that because he got the skeleton key after all, so... Anyway, so Daisy's safe from here. Meanwhile for Mario, he's probably... Oh, okay, so he's definitely gonna go and meet up with Boo. Okay, give me anything but a 1. Oh, really? Oh well, at least I land on the happening space though, so I would be able to get the happening star from there. But god dang it, I was so close. Oh well, no big deal. Pumping away. Since I screwed up last time, so I think I should probably go ahead and deal with this properly this time. So remember, Sonic, it's all about timing, not about, you know, when the thing flashes or anything else like that. Just gonna have to time it perfectly. So, because I'm still used to with Balloon Burst minigame from Mario Party 1 and Mario Party 2, so I think that might be seems the only time I'm pretty much used to at this rate. So let's see if we do win or not. Which I'm really hoping anyway. Oh yeah, another thing I'd like to talk about is the fact that since, as you know, from the actual quality of the game, that obviously I'm going to be playing this on the actual N64 console. Most people attempt to play this on the emulator, although if you try to play it on the emulator, sometimes the actual graphical, or in this case some graphics, might get glitched up at points, but I just want to classify that, because I can totally see why that most people play this game on the emulator as opposed to the original cartridge for it, because again, as I explained this to you guys before, that Mario Party 3 is the most expensive games out of the bunch, at least in terms of pricing, so I'm pretty sure that seems the case because of, you know, the Nintendo GameCube was on its way, and obviously the N64 almost gonna be able to end off this lifespan, so yeah, I might have guessed that correctly, so... Alright, so Mario meets up with Boo, so that seems obvious, so, and of course he's gonna steal coins to me, so, hopefully I'm trying to mash the A button as fast as I could. Come on, work with me. Oh, 21. But at least I got myself the exact 100 coins right now, which I'm gonna be fine with. And plus, I don't think that anyone else is gonna catch up to, the coin star lead, so yeah, that seems obvious. So that ends off for Mario. So let's see. Oh god, I'm gonna have to avoid that happening space. Oh, 4. That could be. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I think my heart starts to race. Oh my god, yes! Woo! Got my star in the final turn in Deep Bloober Sea. Wow, I was so lucky for that. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you, Hidden Block, for not messing me up this time. Hey, from Paul. Obviously, we've already played this before, so, we still have not played, I believe the last, or the final minigame in 1 vs 3 minigame that we have not played yet is, well, Hand, Line, and Sinker. Which, that was the only minigame that we haven't exactly played yet, so... Hopefully we'll get around into that at some point, but either way though... Oh man, I feel like I've been quite lucky for this point at the end, because, wow, despite the fact that, you know, we haven't got that first ever star during the course of this board so far, well, not until likely DK managed to able to get that flipping, well, the hidden block. I'm assuming it's likely in the, almost the halfway point of the board, but I have no idea. Anyway, I would like to discuss upon, other things I'd like to talk about, but obviously we now ended up finishing up this board. So, even then though, that's pretty much about it in terms of Deep Bloober Sea, and we'll definitely see the final results in the second board in Mario Party 3, on the forms of the Battle Royale mode. So once again, we're gonna hop onto the cannon. And with Millennium Star's mustache power, we're able to just launch ourselves above the skies. So, yeah, that seems pretty obvious there. Alright, so let's see the results. Me, Daisy, and DK got the exact same amount of stars except Mario. And I've got the most coins, thanks to the bank space. So, minigame star, whoever gets it is obviously me, because I am pretty good at most minigames. Some exceptions, as I said, but hey. Coin star, obviously me, because I landed on the bank space, of course. And finally, the happening star goes to, well, oh, me and Daisy. Gee, no wonder why she desperately really wants those happening spaces so badly. But regardless of such though, I did manage to win nonetheless. So who's in 4th? Obviously Mario's in 4th. And DK on the other hand, he's in 3rd. And Daisy's pretty much in 2nd place. See ya, Daisy! And the winner is Luigi, aka me.
Yeah, Luigi's the winner!
Yep, you are Luigi. You're certainly give the credits due, but hey. Alright, so before we end things off, let's check out the detailed results in terms of Deep Bloober Sea, and let's see what we got here. Obviously, I did manage to conquer it all in terms of the minigame star. Daisy was so close to me, like she was off by 8 coins, and if she managed to get 120 coins, I will be won by 1 coin from her. And if I don't, then I will be pretty scarce. Anyways, DK managed to land on the most red spaces, which I somehow realized that. And of course, me and Daisy landed on 6 happening spaces. Jeez, that's quite a lot. And only 1 chance time space due to Daisy, and 2 Bowser spaces, and 2 battle spaces from Mario, and the item minigames, or the item spaces. I'm surprised that we have not come across into any new item minigame spaces, or item minigames yet. And of course 2 Game Guide games from both Mario and DK, despite they got screwed up. So, with that being said, we got the endings off here. So join me next weekend for more of Let's Play of Mario Party 3. It's the fact that we're going to be moving on to the 3rd board in Mario Party 3 in terms of Battle Royale maps. Now to what appears to be the most uniquest board in the game, Spiny Desert. So I'll see you guys next weekend. Later, fellas.